Hello and welcome to the Wonderland Chronicles. I'm going to try and talk about advocacy while I edge this painting. I'm going to try and continue the painting, which is tricky for me. We'll see. Anyway, advocacy. So, advocacy was a huge lesson I had to learn at the beginning of my disease. There is a lot of work that goes into getting heard and treated when you have an autoimmune disease. And it's exhausting sometimes. It's exhausting, especially when you're in the middle of your disease and you're having like some serious I can't remember the word. Symptoms. When you have some serious symptoms and you're scared and you just want some help and you're in pain. So learning advocacy and asking for help in general, not my strong suit. And I think a lot of us, not our strong suit. So this was really a hard one for me. And I think that I learned how to do it slowly, which I encourage everyone to just have patience when you have to advocate for yourself, especially when you're in the middle of a disease flare up. You need to take breaks. Like you're going to advocate, you're going to set the appointment, you're going to ask for help, and then you're going to need breaks because inevitably there will be a brick wall in front of you. Somebody will say, we don't know, or they'll give you something like, go meditate more. You're just really stressed out. And how about an elimination diet? This is probably, thinking it's more in your head than it is in your body, or thinking that it's more about your gut than it is about anything else. I just want you to feel empowered to change doctors if you can, and to ask for exactly what you want. Exactly the test you want, exactly the scan you want, exactly anything you want from your doctor. Not every doctor receives it well, and the doctors that don't want to listen to you, I would suggest trying to find another one if you can. But just know that it's a process advocating for yourself in the healthcare system, and to be patient. And if you have done so much and you're just so tired, take a break. You can take a break. So I just wish you the best of luck. I know that I also had to reframe my mind about it because I was going to the hospital so much, having so many appointments. Once I actually did get into the system, I got testing, and I decided to curate my team. I decided this is another part of my family. This is a part of my family that's going to help me, and I'm allowed to ask for help from them. And that's how I wanted to feel about my providers and the people that were listening to me, like they were a part of my family. And sometimes, even with your family, you have to slap them upside the head and tell them to listen to you when you have the energy. So I hope that helps. You can advocate for yourself, and you can do it in your own time.